Manila. How are you all? Wonderful. On behalf of the PEFA Steering Committee, let me extend a very warm welcome to all of you to this amazing building. When we in the PEFA Secretariat reached here, we knew that we are set to a wonderful event here in this in the Asian Development Bank. Welcome to all of you. Particularly a very big thanks to Vice President Bruce Gosper and the entire team of Asian Development Bank for making this happen. The co-hosting this event with the PEFA Secretariat and making available this wonderful facility for all of us. I would also particularly want to thank our Director General from Asian Development Bank, Aman, Srinivasan, Director Julieta, and her very energetic and enthusiastic team. And I'm sure many of you over the next 2.5 days would interact with Julieta and her team and understand how amazing they were in making this really possible. Now, colleagues, in my opinion, this training couldn't have come in Asia at a better time than this. As all of us know, the world in general and the region are facing tremendous amount of challenges, the multiple crises. From one side, we have the climate and existential crisis. On the other hand, we see slowdown on the fight against poverty. There's conflict, trust, questions of trust on government, partly questions around corruption. And all this, when governments are trying to deal with, how better can one deal except by having strong public financial management systems? And that's something which I think this is a great opportunity for all of us to come together and work on public financial management systems. Now, in this 2.5-day program, what do you get out of this? Let me share a personal story. Way back, 23 years back, I was working in Government of India. I was in south of India in a city called Hyderabad. Some of you would probably know. And I received a letter from New Delhi. They said, you are nominated to interact with the World Bank team coming and provide inputs on PFM for a country fiduciary accountability assessment. I was shocked. Why? I did not know what PFM is. I was doing budget, accounting, I was doing various other things, and only after some time I realized that, oh, whatever I'm doing, that is PFM. That's why I got nominated to provide this input, right? So this training program, and that triggered me, my own journey on PFM in a formal overall cycle way. And after some time when I did a PEFA training, that's where I connected all the dots. I got the overall understanding of the entire budget cycle, how each of us work on specific areas, how each of them add up to the larger whole. And that's something I was able to get only after doing a PEFA training over time. So that's one thing which all of you would take away from this program. This program is for big-time PFM gurus. It will scale up their knowledge and understanding. This program is also for the newcomers who are just starting on their PFM journey with specific areas of focus, because that will enable them also to fit into the overall narrative. And of course, you will be able to better use PEFA assessment reports, you will be able to do PEFA assessments yourself and integrate into the global space, the way globally public financial management systems are being viewed. Now, let me also quickly mention a little bit about PEFA itself. PEFA, as you know, public expenditure and financial accountability. This framework, PEFA partnership, works in phases. On 1st June 2023, we moved from what we call phase 5 to a phase 6 of PEFA program. And in the phase 6 of PEFA program, this is the first ever flagship that we are doing, and that's something which we are so glad that we are doing this in Asia, taking the message strong across Asia with so many participants here.
Overall, we see we have about 740 PEFA reports at national and subnational level right now. We have several others on PEFA climate and PEFA gender to top up on that. Asia, there are about 51 countries with PEFA assessments. PEFA we are trying to reach PEFA in various languages. PEFA exists in many languages, more than 20 languages, the framework itself, and it's growing every day, and including languages including Spanish, French, Portuguese, Russian, and Russian, Chinese, Arabic. And I understand Nepal constitutes a big team here, yes? Namaste Nepal, can I hear Nepal? Yeah, good. So PEFA framework is also available in Nepali. So we have it in many languages, and that numbers are still growing and growing in a big way. And PEFA, the vision for us in the PEFA Secretariat, the vision of the PEFA Steering Committee for the phase 6 of PEFA, that's the current phase of PEFA, is to evolve PEFA Secretariat and PEFA activities into what we see as global knowledge hub on public financial management. How do we do that? We already make available what we have as PEFA deliverables, the PEFA framework, the guidance, and all the tools. In addition to that, we are evolving the PEFA website and the PEFA approach into a way where you can reach through the PEFA website various other sources, not produced necessarily by PEFA, but available. So it's everything linked into an overall structure is the vision that we have. PEFA data is something which is public. Many of you have been using this, and some of you may be aware. So PEFA is the only official source of data provider for United Nations to monitor budget credibility globally. It monitors the data provider for SDG 16.6.1 on institutions, which UN uses. It's categorized, PEFA data set is categorized as one of the most credible and highly regarded in the UN system. And finally, at the core of PEFA is its ability to transform public financial management systems, ability to support governments in making sure that PFM systems deliver to the citizens. PFM systems enable sustainable development goals, and that's what we expect this training to help all of us collectively. We are a team flying in from Washington, D.C. We'll introduce ourselves a little bit later, and we look forward to learning from all your experiences and sharing our thoughts with you. And I wish all of you wonderful next 2.5 days in this amazing city and the great facility of Asian Development Bank. Thank you very much.